Rolo links on that watch. And then also we have the sterling round slip-on Byzantine bangle. Oh my goodness. The retail value on this, $100 to $120. Its sale price, $46 to $53.40. And you're getting the Byzantine detail that's been known for centuries, in addition to the stiffness and the structure that you love in a bangle. J290259 is your item number on that one. It is absolutely gorgeous. And in the Byzantine bangle, it's your choice of sterling silver or that 14 karat gold, yellow, or rose plated. It's extraordinary. So I'll be wearing that as well. And then we also have a hot pick on the day. That hot pick, I'm wearing it. It's an ultrafine silver snake bracelet or necklace. Ultrafine is our 950, so 95% sterling silver as opposed to 92%, 925% sterling silver. It's the bracelet or the necklace. Your price, $29 to $99, but 5 easy payments. The ultrafine is gorgeous. It's more tarnish resistant. It's nickel free. It's made in Italy. 16, 18, 20, 24, and 36 inches in the necklace, and in the bracelet we have small, average, and large. And in the bracelet, you know what, you might as well pick it up because the bracelet is $29. So something, somehow, some way on this day, that bracelet. So by the way, here is the necklace in that ultra fine, that snake chain, which I just absolutely love. And I also have the bracelet on as well, in addition to the today's special value. So my wrist is loaded up because personality is where it's at. So I'm just showing you my wrist for a second because I also, on my Facebook page, always do the Rachel's Wednesday wrist wrap. So if you go to Rachel Bozen QVC, you'll see how I like to decorate my wrist. And here's the today's special value. But as I move away, the big reveal for our very first item in the show. J319734 is your item number on this. And let me just back up for a second, take a breath, and let you know that we have silver style in the show. We have ultra fine, which is our 950 sterling silver. We have Vicenza silver, pieces made in Italy, and if there's plating, it's 18 karat yellow or rose gold. We're starting off the 2-hour juggernaut extravaganza with this beautiful big look of this sterling silver dome ring. You know what? I'm actually gonna go like this, sorry. There you go. Because there was a little thumbprint on it. I know you went away and came back. There was a little print on it. And this ring is so extraordinary. It's a sale price of $47.76. Every single item in my show is sale priced, and the sale price for you veteran QVC shoppers, lower than the feature price and lower than any kind of clearance price. So this is the only presentation of the day, no reorder on this. It is just a high polish shine look. And not just. Let's remember that sterling silver is the most reflective of all precious metals. So what you get is this lovely big look. It's almost like this bubble on top of your finger, but I think it's great. You'll see it from across the room. It's highly polished. High polish in terms of creating jewelry is so much more difficult and so much more time consuming than any kind of hammering, because the high polish has to be flawless. So while you see this dome in the center, look at the edge. Do you see how the edge has a little bit of a rim there? And I'm going to turn it around. There you go. You see the edge? So you've got this beautiful dome on top, this edge, and then as I turn it, you're going to get this tapered shank. But look at the back. You know, there's something about knowing that the back of your ring is going to be equally exquisite and beautiful. Do I spy a flower as a screen backing? I absolutely do. So it's almost as if there's an inside ring with that flower on and then an outside ring with that high polished dome. I gotta let you know, $47.76 for a precious metal that's been used for centuries and eons to adorn the body, turn up the volume, and make us feel beautiful. Every single item in the show a sale price, except our today's special value, which is the best price we'll ever get on that particular Ecclesi watch. And look at the retail values. I encourage you to go, you know what, I would pay $95 for this ring, actually. So the fact that it's $47.76 is kind of extraordinary. $20 and change off of our regular QVC price, which is much less, a $68 price tag, than expected retail value. And J319734 is your item number. Fewer than 300 now to go around. I want to just point out a couple things for you for folks who are maybe new. First of all, shipping and handling on our jewelry, flat rate, $3, get it home, love it, walk around and adore it, make everybody go ooh and ah over it for $3. Kind of cool. And we have a love it or return it policy within 30 days for everything. We are looking now at our sterling pave glitter twisted hoop earrings or a bangle. I'm actually wearing the earrings and one of the bangles. This glitter material looks like diamonds, and you can see this twisting detail. It's beautifully interwoven. It's like a ribbon of diamonds going through this swirl, these rivers of sterling silver, or that 18 karat yellow or rose gold plating. J317271 71 to 174 is your item number here. Okay. What do we love more than getting one bangle? Getting 5 bangles. Yes, we do, because more is more. Good morning to you. I'm Rachel Bosing. Welcome on into 2 hours of this beautiful Big Bonanza silver sale. How about 5? 5. They're, just enough to make that beautiful musicality on your wrist. 5 knife-edged bangles for a sale price of $98.96. So here's what you get. Here's what you're choosing. You're going to choose your size: small, 6 3/4, average, 7 1/4, or the large, which would be the 8-inch. 3 easy pay. So let me just let you know that we've got about 7 items in the show on easy pay. This is one of them. It's our first one of the 2 hours. 3 easy payments of $32.99. Again, the only presentation of the day. So this isn't a selection. You'll receive all 5. So when you call and dial in and say, I'm going to get those 5 beautiful, 5, count them, 5 beautiful bracelets are going to come your way. And what's amazing about them is that, again, this is highly polished sterling silver, but each of these bracelets has that beautiful knife edge on top. Here's a little secret. I was engaged once, and my engagement ring was a knife edge. I loved it. I thought it was totally beautiful. It was extraordinary. And while I had to give back the man, I really regretted giving back the ring, because I thought it was beautiful. But of course I did. But I thought that knife edge was gorgeous. So back to the jewelry though. Is this the story about Rachel? No, it's about jewelry. This knife edge is so pretty. So you'll see that sleek, it's almost as if they created this bangle and then they pinched the top, and that's where you get the edging going. Can you see that? Yes. So there's this knife edge at the top, which just adds a dynamic sense and personality to this. And the reality is that you might be going, why would they add a knife edge? The reason that they might add a knife edge is, first of all, to create texture, but the other reason is that then you get different planes of reflectivity, and when you get different planes of reflectivity, you just turn up the volume on the precious metal that's sterling silver, that's the most reflective of all precious metals. It's a mouthful, but the bottom line is, when you walk into the room, you go bing, 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 and silver just shines off of you. J317307 is the item number that you're calling in for. This is an opportunity, the easy pay, always an opportunity to treat yourself. You might be thinking, I like those. I would love to see those. Well, you can get them home for $32.99, because we've broken up that $98.96 into 3 equal payments. $32.99, you pay that now, you get these home not when you finish paying the entire balance, but in 7 to 10 days. And so you're wearing them and enjoying them and putting them with your whites and your blacks, and as our beautiful Amy has on with her beautiful blouse and a black blazer. I mean, what I love about wrist jewelry overall, and I said this on my Facebook page, is that first of all, you, the wearer, can see it. Second of all, when you have stacking and you're able to stack these 5 bracelets, it's going to make music, which is wonderful. Also, the wrist is where you put your personality. J317307 is your item number on that one. Welcome on in. Okay, so this is an extraordinary piece, and in fact, this is one of our other easy payment options in the show. We have no reorder on this, and it's the only presentation of the day, as is the majority of the show. And this is a diamond cut sterling necklace or bracelet. So your choice, and we have it on 4 easy payments of $950 to $29.50, depending upon which piece you're getting and which length in the necklace. J317580 is your item number. You have your choice of that sterling silver or that tricolor. And there's a little secret about this necklace / or bracelet. It's that I would not have the patience to put it together. I'll tell you what I mean by that when we get there. My goodness, so totally excited about this. It is our best, it's our most favorite. It is the featured value of the day, and it is a beauty. Come on into your screen and pick your color right now, because it's from Ecclesi. It is our sterling silver watch brand here at QVC. It is the first Ecclesi watch today special value we've seen in a choice of colors ever, and we haven't seen a today special value from them in years. It's 5 months of easy pay of $39.79, and we've got it for you in 4 amazing colors. And colors of jewelry is one of the huge trends out there in the world, in high-end magazines, in boutiques, in prestigious jewelers. What we're seeing is color, 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 and inviting you to embrace it. So this is a sterling silver multi-strand bracelet watch. It is an impeccable marriage of the functionality of an extraordinary timepiece, but then the beauty of your triple strand curb link bracelet. Come on in, because it's glorious. This presentation, a little bit shorter, we'll have a longer one later on, but I want to let you know that you're going to receive either, choose your color, this sterling silver. I'm only starting here because it's our Big Bonanza silver sale. The sterling silver, the rose, the black, or the yellow. So it is, as you can see, you can imagine seeing this, right, in a jeweler's window and going, oh my, covet, covet, covet. This is gorgeous and beautiful, and I'm not quite sure if it's going to fit in the budget. Here at QVC, we're like, yes, we make it specifically for you, and it can fit in the budget. So what you're looking at and what you'll receive is this beautiful tank style watch. It has this mineral glass face, mother of pearl dial, those Roman numerals, as you can see, at the 12 and the 6, and then all of these links on the bracelet. I'm going to take this off for a second. Sterling silver. So 45, at least 45 grams of silver in each one of these watches. You can feel the weight. I wish you could feel the weight on this and the presence of this watch. Now, a couple of things that I want you to know about it is that the sterling silver, all of these strands are sterling silver. The bezel, sterling silver. What you'll receive that actually is stainless steel, and I'm going to undo this for a second, will be the extension clasps, as well as the back. The case back is going to be stainless steel, as all prestigious watches are, and your little bead on the side that will be the dial. So what's lovely about this is that the only thing you have to do in terms of choosing your watch is that you're choosing your color, whether it's the black, the rose, the yellow, or the sterling silver, excuse me, because it's going to fit anywhere from a 6 3/4 to an 8-inch wrist. So if you're getting this for yourself, great. If you're getting it for someone else, great. You don't have to know what size their wrist is. No problem. We get this home to you, and they can take out the 2 removable links or whatever they want. They can adjust it how it will fit their wrist. Now, I want to let you know something about how this is created. So first of all, it's sterling silver. As I mentioned, 45 grams of sterling silver. You might be wondering, well, what about the other colors, Rachel? I don't quite understand that. How do you make it durable enough for me to wear and feel comfortable wearing every day, day in and day out? And it's something called ionic plating, which is a technologically advanced process that all the prestigious jewelers are using for their high-end watches. What's incredible though, and I asked Robert Ecclesi, I was like, okay, so what does that mean about the yellow? He said it's going to be that durability with the technologically advanced process, but it's going to be topped. Each of the watches will be topped by the yellow, for example, a fine top layer of 18 karat yellow gold. The rose, a fine top layer of 18 karat rose gold. The black, I said, what is that, Robert? And he said black titanium. So the black, you're seeing right now the sterling silver on Amy, but the black has been roaring out the door. And I know I'm not supposed to forecast that this probably is not going to last for the entire day. And because of that, I do want to give you a look at the black, because this is something exquisite and unusual, and 40 of sterling silver. We started with 1,800 of these, fewer than 300 of these. So look at the fluidity of this watch. I mean, a timepiece is something that is timeless. It is always appropriate. I have yet to meet the person who says, I have too many watches. This is a watch that is absolutely black tie. It's absolutely jeans and a t-shirt. It is a skirt and a crisp white shirt. So all you're doing is picking your color. And when we talk about the wrist being where it's at and layerability, look at the fluidity of this. It is gorgeous. It's substantial. When you get it home, you'll go, oh my stars. I think this is just my new favorite watch. That mother of pearl dial gives you that lovely little bit of iridescence, the richness and the character that comes from that Roman numeral at the 12 and the 6. The fact that these are going to be timepieces that are timely not just now, but tomorrow, 10 years from now. This timepiece will be one that you'll go, I love it. I never tire of it. It comes in this beautiful box. There's a 5-year limited manufacturer's warranty. It is moisture resistant. It has that mineral glass. And if you're wondering about comfort on this, I just want to show you that it actually is domed. So the back of the face, this tank face shape, is curved in such a manner that it is, can you see, it's going to fit your wrist. It snugs, it just follows the curve of your wrist. It's beautiful. J320639, 5 months of easy pay. Do not miss out on this one of $39.79, under $40 to get what clearly we have a retail price up there, our price $232. I would be willing to pay $500 for this watch. So the fact that we can get this one home for $198.96, and better still, 5 months of easy pay of $39.79 is, I would say, outrageous and a reason to celebrate and jump for joy. Come on in, pick your color, the white, the yellow, the rose, or the black. Only one day do we have this price. Only one day do we have the 5 easy pay. This is also available as well, and this is just get it because you know what? How could you better spend $40? This matches perfectly with our today's special value. It is J320149. It is the bold polished bangle, and it is $39.98. And we have it not only in the yellow, rose, white, and black, but also in chocolat. J320149. You know what? I'm going to keep our today's special value out there. You can always go to QVC.com for more information on the today's special value, but I just wanted you to remember this. Over 45 grams of sterling silver. It is our first watch in colors of metal from Ecclesi, and you can get it in black. How about if you remember that? And you don't have to choose your size. All you have to choose is your color. So many of these presentations are fairly quick. I hope that you're enjoying the show and the fact that it's our 27th annual Big Bonanza Silver Sale. Loving it. Many of the items in my show, what's unique is that it will be the only presentation of the day on this item. What that means is you being awake right now, lovely, get the opportunity to see it. The downside is a lot of these are limited in quantity. So the early bird gets the worm. Sale price on every single item in the show. The today's special value, of course, has its own special price. This is 1.4 carats of black spinel, and it is a graduated cuff design. Your choice of the sterling or the 14 karat gold plated in either the rose or the yellow. Black spinel has been wildly popular here at QVC and out there in the world because black spinel looks like what? Black diamonds. Yes, it does. So you're going to choose your color, that 18 karat rose gold plated, the sterling or the 18 karat yellow gold plated. 14 karat yellow gold plated, and you're going to choose your size, small, average, or large. We have absolutely no reorder on this, $99.80. I'm going to pull off the rose version because I just want to show you how beautiful it is from the front and the back. Okay, so look at the black spinel. These are graduated. You get these beautiful stations, these circle stations, starting at the largest in the midpoint, and then we graduate, and you know, I dare say smaller, but we just get more delicate as we go down the side, and then it graduates further still. The black spinel turns into just that precious metal as you get round to the side of your wrist and the underside. As we mentioned, it's a cuff, so you're just gonna have that little kick on one side, really easy to put on. I'm actually going to show you the underside because something that we do really well here is that we make sure with our jewelers and our partners that they make all parts of the jewelry look absolutely beautiful. So there you go. Do you see the flowers on the underside? Gorgeous. So who's going to see that? You are, but you matter. So when you get this home and you put this beautiful piece on, you'll know that there is not one part of this cuff that isn't lovingly attended to. You're dialing in for J283832. This is a sale price, $99.80. So last call now on the yellow. And you're saving $69 and change off the regular QVC price. But if you look at retail values on your screen, for example, $275. Okay, so that's $175 more than our sale price. As I mentioned, our sale prices today are lower than any feature price you'd see and lower than any clearance price you would see. So that's extraordinary. When we put on a sale, we really start slashing prices like nobody's business. Amy has actually stacked it with our today's special value in the silver. So how pretty does that look? She's added a color, and she's also added the dynamic dimension of the round with that status link bracelet. Yellow has now sold out. And it's last call now in your rose. Sale price $99.80. J283832 is your item number, 1.4 carats. Whopping carats of black spinel, masquerades as black diamonds, shines 24/7, not just in the day, but at night too. And when you have this by candlelight, it's extraordinary. I love that we're moving back and forth from Amy to Angela, Angela, Amy. Hi, Angela.
Keep you on your toes.
Yes, absolutely. You look beautiful. And I want you to come into what you're going to see right now, because this is something when I went to the jewelry fair in Las Vegas that was what was on everyone's lips, the technique that is able to create this, what looks like beautiful kind of lifted corners of paper, but it's done with the metal. So the metal is lifted at the corners, and you'll see that it just creates so much more surface area and such a more dynamic piece than what you'd get from something that might be high polish or something that might be diamond cut. Always, always are the jewelers in Italy trying to push the edges of the envelope and create something new and create something dynamic, and they have absolutely done this here. So I want to just share with you that you've got a couple of options. First of all, you have earrings, and in the earrings you're going to get either the small earring at 1/7/8 of an inch or the large earring at 2 1/4 of an inch. And then you're going to choose what color you'd like to have, sterling or the 18 karat yellow or rose gold plating. So that is your choice in the earring. And then in the pendant, you will receive the pendant and this chain. The earrings will be, for the small earring, $48, for the large, $68, and the pendant and chain, ridiculous, I know, but it's absolutely true, $54. So while we're on this pendant, what you're seeing is this beautiful marquee shape. But do you see how when you come on in, the pendant looks like it might be hammered texture, but it's actually not hammered. As you can see, when I turn this to the side, do you see how it's like the petals of the metal are turned up? And that is what, when you get this home, I'm going to show you the profile as well. When you get this home, you'll see that it's maneuvered. It's like they made these little leaves, and then they took the corners and tweaked the leaves up so that the leaves would be reaching and kissing for the sky. And it's so incredibly delicate. So the pendant on the pendant and chain is going to be about 2 1/4 of an inch long. Okay? From the bottom to the bail. Absolutely extraordinary. This marquee shape is beautiful, and the pendant, again, on the pendant and chain, will be about 1 1/4 of an inch wide, I believe. Yes, it's gonna be 1 1/4 of an inch wide, so it's just beautiful. If you were able to get both pieces, I'm telling you, these are so extraordinary. I actually, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, and I was with David Markstein, our gold buyer, and I was like, these are so pretty, and he was like, you know what, leave it to our partners in Italy, which Vicenza Silver always says made in Italy, and Vicenza Silver always says plating in 18 karat as opposed to 14 karat gold. So I need to just give you an update. If you want the small earring, 2 dozen remaining in each choice. In the large, last call in the rose, and 1 dozen remaining in the silver. So, in the necklace, we now have 1 dozen remaining in each choice. So that's just 12, right? So here's a way that you can treat yourself to something that you're not gonna see every other person wear. You're gonna put this on, and I mean, do you see the suite on Angela, the earring and the necklace? How extraordinary is that? What size earring did you put on, the small or the large? Large. So Angela's look, if you'd like to achieve that when you are looking in the mirror at home, she had the pendant and the necklace, and then she had the large earring on. So the large earring, 68, the small earring, 48, and the pendant and a chain, hard to believe, I know, $54. Absolutely extraordinary. J296221 is your item number. Thank you so much for joining me at this early hour. I'm so thrilled to have you, and we're having fun. It's the Big Bonanza Silver Sale, and I'm here until 6 a.m. I'm here until 6 a.m. and then at 6 a.m. I believe my dear friend Pat James Dementry comes on at 6 a.m. At 8 a.m. or pause at 9 a.m. the Big Bonanza Silver Sale. And of course at QVC.com you can always check out our silver sale, event prices, new and more.
Retail value represents either an actual comparison shopped price or the price QVC believes the same or a comparable product would be offered by other retailers using a customary markup. Retail value does not necessarily represent the prevailing retail price in every community or the price at which we previously sold the item. The comparable retail value represents the price being charged by retailers for other merchandise of like grade and quality to the item being advertised. MSR price refers to the manufacturer's suggested retail price. QVC price is the price at which the item may be ordered from QVC at any time while the current inventory lasts, except for limited periods of time when the item may be offered at a special price. Featured price represents a savings over the regular QVC price. After the featured price ends, the item will be offered at its regular QVC price if QVC continues to carry the item.
And welcome on in. I just want to let you know that the last item that we were showing you is last call on our colors for both the earring sizes as well as the pendant and the chain. Look how, I mean, honestly, look how pretty that is. It makes me want to weep. I'm serious. I was shopping Jennifer's show, and I know a lot of you are staying awake, and thank you so much for staying awake with me. Maybe she's shopping my show too. It seems like that would be something that she would like. So let me just share with you that we have gemstones in this show. And not only do we just had black spinel, but how about pink sapphire? And not just pink sapphire alone, but pink sapphire with diamonds. Come on in, because this is a piece that would be delightful on your finger. Sale price, every single item in the show except for our today's special value, which of course is our best value of the day. So that's its own sale price. This is the only presentation of the day, and absolutely positively no reorder on this. So look at what you're seeing. A beautiful diagonal row, look at the way that is set, of these gorgeous pink sapphire. You know it's an exotic stone. 0.8 carats of the pink sapphire. The diamonds are used as accents only, but what you're seeing are these gorgeous oval faceted pink sapphire gemstones diagonally placed on the ring, and then these little ribbons. It's almost as if the ring itself wraps around and then comes up to greet the sapphires with those accent diamonds. So if I turn it this way, you'll see exactly what I mean. So it's as if, you know, instead of closing the loop on the ring itself, these were these two little prongs that were going to meet together, and that's where you're receiving the diamonds. You do not see pink sapphire in our assortment that often. This is something special. This is a total rare treat, and I got to let you know that if you know exotic gemstones, that our sale price of $104.16 for 0.8 carats, almost a full carat of pink sapphire, is a steal. I wanted to let you know that this tapers at the shank. Again, we always have beauty on the back. It's going to be an easy, very comfortable fit. Let me put it on my pointer finger just to show you. It's a gorgeous piece. So this is the way that you add color to your wardrobe. You know, we were asked to wear some sort of spring colors, of course, for the Big Bonanza silver sale. And one of the spring colors that, of course, will always be in style and always in fashion is pink. And you know, pink is just so girly and feminine. And when you look down at your ring finger, or whatever finger you want to wear this on, and to know that you're looking up at real genuine gemstones, you're looking at real genuine pink sapphire, that exotic gemstone, and then real diamonds. I mean, beautiful. So a way that you can add color immediately right now where it's cold and it's freezing and you're like outside, but you're wearing black, you're wearing gray, you're wearing dark brown. How can you add color immediately? You can do it with your jewelry. And so I love colored gemstones. It's funny, I always on my Wednesday wrist wrap have a wrist piece, some sort of bracelet or bangle or something, but I love gemstones, so I've started to infuse gemstones into my Wednesday Connect collections. And gemstones, as I mentioned, they just are a way to add color, another way to add personality. So you can do it with texture. You can do it with high polish or smooth or hammered or diamond color. You can do it with color of metal, sterling silver, yellow gold, rose gold, platinum, black, chocolate. You can also do it with gemstones. And gemstones are for the well-heeled, the polished, the high-end, the well-to-do, shall I say. I love gemstones. So this sale price on this beautiful ring, I bet you know a girl who loves pink as well. The sale price on this beautiful ring, $104.16. Remember, we always have a love it or return it policy, 0.8 carats. I need to give you an update on this. Fewer than 150 remaining. Size 5 is sold out now. Last call in 8, 9, and 10. You know, $104 and change. I don't want to say I've squandered, but I've certainly purchased things that I don't love. So I love that for $104 and change, you can actually get something that will make you squeal with delight. And I promise you, you'll squeal with delight. And if you don't, again, love it or return it in 30 days. You know what? So, good morning to you, and I knew this was going to happen. It's one of my favorite pieces ever, the Vicenza Sterling Marquise pieces. So the earrings and the necklace and pendant have sold out, so congratulations to all of you who picked those up. You know what? I'm on Rachel Bozen QVC, my Facebook page, and I would love to see pictures of you in that because they're so extraordinarily beautiful. So come on in, this is something fun. This is a brand called Chelsea Taylor, and Chelsea Taylor, the brand, is our partnership with a jeweler who used Swarovski crystals. These are hand-set crystals, and I just want you from afar, I love that that's a far shot, ombre. Do you see how those crystals are ombre? You're choosing either the smoky brown or the black. Sale price on a really fun watch that has a mother of pearl dial of $44.32 and 4 months of easy pay of $11.08. So talk about an easy way to treat yourself. Remember when I said that there are 7 easy pay items in the show? This is one of them. So you get that round mother of pearl dial face, and there are hand-set crystals all around the bezel. But are the crystals all one color? No. So what does that mean? We wanted to make it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more time consuming, a little bit more special, and these are ombre. So as you can see on the black, look at that. Do you see that you get deep black, but then you're going to go into a little bit of a lighter gray, and then you're going to go into a little bit of a clearer and clearer still. These are hand set for a reason, because a machine is not going to know how to ombre. A machine is not going to know and understand, well, what does that mean? I need to have some black crystals, but then I need to fade into gray and then to fade into clear. So very easily to read. Numbers at 12, 3, 6, and 9. You have Swarovski crystals at the other hour markers. And then look at that mother of pearl dial. You get that lovely iridescence that is known and kind of revered from mother of pearl. The strap itself is going to be a leather strap. I was going to undo this just to let you know. Sizes 6 3/4 to 8 inch. Sorry, I'm just undoing this. You've got that, of course, stainless steel case back and Japanese movement and a 5-year limited manufacturer's warranty. This is the only presentation of this watch on the day. And I know that while you're stacking pieces, I'm just going to put this for fun. Let's just do a black and white story, right, on our wrist. Let's just do a black and white story. The wrist is where you add personality. So say I wanted to just stack them. You absolutely can. What do I have here? I have the watch. I have this beautiful let's say that correctly, Byzantine bangle, and then I have my extraordinary life piece. Why do I have all these pieces on one wrist? Because I want to have texture and have a little bit of a dynamic look and some flow. I mean, I love it that I've got a timepiece, the functionality. I've got crystals. I have fluid, and then I also have, you know, the structure of a bangle, and then more fluidity with little charms dangling down. The wrist is where we show our personality. Isn't that right, Angela? You know, it's funny because as I was preparing for this show, and these extraordinary life bangles will be coming up in the show a little bit later on, it makes me think of Jane Brown because she has a stack. You know, she has so many bangles on her, not bangles, but kind of extraordinary life style bracelets on that she kind of makes a song as she moves. You can hear music. So Angela, you're wearing that smoky brown, and that smoky brown, do not miss out on that. That smoky brown is going to be perfect for as we go into the summertime with your pinks, your peaches, your yellows. It will become kind of a neutral. So maybe you want to match it with your turquoise. Maybe you want to match it with your white. That smoky brown, beautiful. J155247. The only presentation of the day. We have absolutely no reorder. No problem about size because it will fit 6 3/4 and adjust to 8 inch. Oh my, I'm wearing this ring. Maybe you're already calling in and asking about it. It is one that is gorgeous. It is the silver style triple row crystal and polished stack ring. What is it? It's one ring, looks like 3, has crystals in the center and comes in all colors. It's a $39.80 ring for the first one, but it's on a buy more and save. So it's one of our 2 buy more and save in the show. And it comes in that sterling silver, yellow, rose, and black. So guess what? You pick up the today's special value and match it. Put this ring on your finger and the bracelet watch on your wrist, and you are done. J319880. Okay, you know what? I love that you guys are working so hard to make this happen. You know what? That's okay. We're gonna go like this. You know what? It's gonna fall a little bit, but we're gonna do our best. I'll hold on to a couple of them. Okay, so we're looking right now at Amy, and she looks beautiful, and she's wearing this beautiful bracelet that also has, it's actually a cuff, her initial on it. So how fun is that? Fun! Because personalized jewelry and initials are everywhere. If you go into any boutique, if you go into any high-end jewelry store, if you go into the kiosk at your airport, what will you see? You will see initial jewelry. The reason I say that is because for $22.68, you're going to get a made in Italy piece that is Vicenza silver, that is sterling silver, which is a precious metal, for a price that really is what you'd expect to pay for fashion jewelry. Come on in, because you know what? It doesn't get any better than this. This is a beauty. So all you're gonna do is pick the initial that you'd like to have. Right now, I'm holding, look at that, the M. Yes, it's not the R. It's J318356. Sale price, $22.68. Only presentation of the day. This is Tubagas. So Tubagas is this beautiful, flexible design, first of all. And it is made with wide, uneven links for this flat, bold look, but it also has this flexibility. Look at it. So you can see that this actually slides between two stations. So there's like a little bit of a station stopper right here. What I love about that is that it means you're not going to find your initial way down here, which is such a drag. You know, sometimes when you wear a piece and it has a charm on it and the charm always falls to the bottom, so you're always lifting up your wrist. Because this has this gorgeous kind of sterling silver stoppers, you are going to get the initial right at the top of your wrist, which I think is really lovely. The other thing as you're coming in close is that you can see the entire cuff is ribbed. It's like it's got these highs and lows and these grooves in it, which I think makes it look great, and it's really textured. It's got a delicate hand to it, high polished little end caps. You put it on your wrist just by opening it up, bing, bing, and there you go. And you know, I know we're going to take a wide shot because they did such a good job of just trying to give you an idea of the different size and initials we have. So we have no I, O, U, Q, X, or Z, but everything else we have. And I'm only holding on to the K because it will slide. There you go. Ooh, lovely. So the initials will vary in height, but they're about, let me see. You know what, about 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, no, about a 1/2 inch. Sorry, I was looking from afar. But they will vary in size depending, of course, upon your initial. So you don't have to choose size. Oh, yes, you do. Excuse me. Small, average, or large, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, or 8 inch. And then you choose your initial. So this is the only Tubagas initial pendant we have in the entire assortment. And frankly, what I would encourage you to do, because it's $22 and change, well, not because, but here's an idea. If you have daughters, or if you have a son, whatever, your initial, the initials of your kids, maybe it's the initial of your loved one, you pair them, and they're gonna dangle different ways. So you have, in the sense that you'll have room for one or two. If you wanted to stack them, you absolutely could, because they're gonna slide along that edge, along that little boundary that is in your wrist. So it would be totally fine for you to get a couple of them and they'd still work. Look at how it looks. I love the little ribbing. Again, stacking where it's at. Here's mine. My R is right here. There's, okay, M. Oops, sorry. Maybe I don't have my R on. That's a J and a K. I can't find my R. J318356 is your item number on this. $22.68, one of our most affordable items in the show. Sterling silver, 300 of these have been spoken for. And where is my R? My R is over here. I'm gonna put my R on. R, like a pirate. So I'm wearing this ring. I'm wearing it actually in the rose gold selection. Only presentation of the day, which actually I think I probably cannot say that enough. Only presentation of the day for the majority of the items in my show. No reorder. This is something that is going to be so extraordinary when you get this home. It is an elongated crystal scroll design ring, and what it looks like is lace on your finger. And it embraces the entire look of almost a full knuckle ring, $55.08. Because it's Vicenza silver, what does that mean to you? It means it's made in Italy. It means that the gold and the rose are 18 karat rose and 18 karat yellow gold plating. You also have the black. And I'm gonna actually put this on with my today's special value, because you gotta see it before I even get here. I just wanna show you. Okay, here's the today's special value watch from Ecclesi, sterling silver. And then here's that ring that we were showing you. How gorgeous is that? So here's the ring, how lacy and how full it is. But you know, what if I just have, like my wrist is, oh my gosh, how dynamic is that? Because you get the lovely status links that you're seeing on this today's special value, and then the lace. Is it too much? No, girl, more is more. I love it. This is a woman who loves jewelry. I love jewelry. Don't you just love jewelry? I love it, love it, love it. Okay, we're gonna continue on with a piece by Dominic Dinawat. And it's a sterling reversible necklace, 42.5 grams. And when I say it's a reversible necklace, I literally mean, here's your hammered side, here is your high polished side. It is a reversible necklace. So it's like two necklaces in one. This one, I swear, it looks like you're royalty. It looks like you should be emerging from a beautiful palace and have this draped around your neck. It's $114.56, the only presentation of the day for 42.5 grams of sterling silver. I just want to show you, you have this beautiful toggle bar closure, which means it's really easy for you to handle yourself, because, you know, sometimes those lobster claw clasps are just a drag. So Dominique Dinawat is a designer who works in Mexico, and the artisans in Mexico, this is from our Artisan Crafted collection, the artisans in Mexico do silver and sterling silver like nobody else. There's just a tradition and a history and a craftsmanship that has been passed down in this community that makes their pieces absolutely extraordinary. So this is from the Tasco collection. You'll see 5 stations of these geometric shapes that graduate. So they're big on the outside, but then they slightly graduate towards that beautiful geometric shape in the middle. And this Rolo link chain, it's an oversized kind of Rolo link chain that connects it. But look on Amy how it just fills in her neckline. You know, we're always looking for those statement pieces. I'm wearing our snake chain, which I totally love, which is from ultrafine silver, and it's coming up in the show. And it would be my every single day snake chain that I'm going to wear. But this statement piece, we've got to have statement pieces in our wardrobe, because maybe you're wearing a black tie dress, maybe you're wearing a dress that has, you know, that's sleeveless, or maybe you're wearing a dress that is strapless, and you need something to fill in your neckline that is just going to be dynamic and unusual and a conversation starter. This is that piece. It's J289227. Only presentation of the day. So the upside to that is that you're the only people who are seeing it right now. The downside is that many of the pieces in here, because they're the only presentation, we have smaller balances. So we sold out of one item already. We get low in our inventory, and so you have an opportunity to pick this up at an awesome value. Fewer than 300 of these to go around. You can see that here we're 114 and change, the retail value 255. The reason being that sterling silver is a precious metal, and you're not just getting 1 gram, you're getting 42.5 grams of sterling silver. And these pieces, you know, it's like, this is an architectural piece. It's one of those pieces that you'd find in a museum, that, you know, when you walk through the museum and then you go to the museum store and they go, oh yeah, this will be $500, and you're like, what? And actually, you probably wouldn't be surprised to see that retail value of $255. And many people would happily pay the $255. But we have it on a sale price. This is all about our Big Bonanza silver sale. These sale prices are good, but only until the end of the day on Sunday. So if you see something you love, dive in, jump on in, the water's fine. Ah, oh, it's a gorgeous piece. It's a reversible. It's like 2 necklaces in one. Okay, so I'm wearing this bracelet. I love this bracelet. I think it's really kind of extraordinary. Yes, it is. Why is it extraordinary? Because I love high-low texture, and that's what you're getting here. You'll receive this mix of finishes, you know, high polished and then texture. And the great thing about that is that it adds more surface area for the light to shine. And I love that you've layered it with our today's special value, Angela. I'm serious. Bigger is better, honey, because more is more, and I love it. So not only do you get the beautiful status links that are on our today's special value watch, but you also get this status link, Rolo link from the bracelet as well, and more is more. So come on in. The only day presented, and we have absolutely no reorder on this. The sale price $61 to $81, kind of crazy. And we always like to share with you gram weight rather, when we have something to speak of, because it's such a big deal. It, you know, lets you know that you're getting bang for your buck, that you're getting value, that it's not like, oh, it's just 2 ounces of sterling silver for $1,200. You're like, what? At least I would be like that. This is, you're choosing your size, right? So a small is going to be 27.6 grams of precious metal. Your average, 29.5 grams of that sterling silver. the large, 32.5 grams of sterling silver. I mean, this is just crazy. And you're saving anywhere from $85 to $98 off of our regular QVC price, but well off. I mean, another huge savings from the retail value that you'll see on your screen. If you come on in, I mean, first of all, I love the kind of little drape test, because you know, when you get this at home and you're kind of playing with it, it's got, you know, it's got a substance to it that you will just go, you know what, I'm getting some real gram weights here. So what you see are these beautiful oval Rolo links that are diamond cut in the center, right? And then they are caressed on either side by these Rolo links, oval Rolo links that have bent and contorted themselves to connect to the next one. So such a pretty look. High polish diamond cutting, high polish diamond cutting. So that diamond cutting is caressed on all sides by the high polish, which just means that the sunshine has all of these surface areas, so it has so much more surface area to play off of and to just kind of dance around. So that means that this beautiful sterling silver is brighter, it's funner, it's decidedly bigger than it would be if, for example, it were a matte finish or a satin finish. And I know that funner's not a word, but I want to let you know what I'm not finding? There it is. I want to let you know that we also have another Rolo link that's coming up in the show that does have a satin finish. So I just want to let you know for contrast, for example. So here's what we say when we say high polish. Here's what we say when we say diamond cutting. And then look at the satin finish. So these are all different finishes that you can receive in, you know, and you're selecting in your bracelets. I need to give you an update. Oh, very limited in our small 6 3/4 and our large, the 8-inch. We are busy on the phone lines. Please use automated ordering or QVC.com because we want to make sure that we get to you as quickly as possible. If you'd like to hang on the phone and talk to somebody, absolutely. And sometimes I do, but I got to tell you, honey, when I'm watching QVC, I'm watching with my tablet in my lap and I'm like, bink! I go to QVC.com and ooh, small, large, that's what I want. And I just order it right away. So welcome on in. Happy Big Bonanza Silver Sale. It's the 27th annual. Good morning to you. It's almost going on 5 o'clock. I'm Rachel Bosing. This is Angela, and she's wearing our today's special value and that beautiful status bracelet. But then we're also going to go to her finger, where we will see the gorgeous cushion Pave Halo diamond ring. Okay, you know what? When I mentioned that there were gemstones in the show, you know, and I mentioned that we had pink sapphire already, but what about diamonds? And not just any diamonds, honey. How about colored diamonds? Diamonds with color. So diamonds that look like canary, diamonds that look like blue diamonds, diamonds that are this beautiful red color, like that just are absolutely extraordinary, and green. All colors. J290400 is your item number. Sale price $249.48. This is actually the only presentation of the day on a piece that I am telling you, come on into your screen, will just be screaming your name. Do you see how light that color is? Like, look at how much the color pops on each one of them. So overall, you'll receive this beautiful cluster of diamonds in the center. So round pave set diamonds form that beautiful square at the center. And then around the outside of each one, 2 rows, so halo, on this overall cushion shape of diamonds that are of a color: green, red, blue, or yellow. And then we go down to this split shank that's absolutely gorgeous. We go into a high polish finish around the other underside so that those diamonds don't interfere and that it feels really nice on the hand. And then we come back up to that gorgeous color. And let me share with you a couple things about this. First of all, 1/2 carat of the diamonds here. What I want to let you know is that the color is not manufactured. The color is still a natural diamond. What happens is we take the diamonds and we heat treat them. So they're all natural diamonds. We heat treat them, which actually is what would happen to diamonds if you just let them alone and let them percolate for years and years and years and years. And what we've learned is that we can actually speed up that process, but it's the process that's going to naturally occur. So say we left that diamond and for hundreds of years it just did what it's doing, and all of a sudden, at the end of the hundreds of years, it turned green. Well, we've just used that heat process and sped up that hundreds of years process because we're impatient and we'd like to have them now. So these are 100% natural diamonds, 4 months of easy pay of $62.37. I say, wake up your husband, wake up your boyfriend, scream and shout and say, honey, I'm getting myself a gift. And it's gonna be pure pretty and you're gonna love it. I don't mean wake them up for permission. I mean wake them up so you can share the joy. $62.37, you're saving $54 and change off of our regular QVC price. But as you can see and as you would know, if you look at diamonds out there in the marketplace, the fact that you're gonna get a half a carat of diamonds for under $250, better still, here at QVC, 4 months of easy pay of $62.37 is lovely. I mean, really, really lovely. So you're choosing your color, the green, the red, the yellow, or the blue, and you're choosing your size, 5 through 10. Green is very limited. Last call on red, blue, and green. You know what? The blue always flies out of here. Always, always, always. So congratulations to all of you who are picking these up. Coming up at the end of the show, we're so excited about it. The hot pick in the show, very, very popular. I need to let you know that we have this necklace in 16, 18, 20, 24, and 36. We also have a bracelet, small, medium, or large. And the bracelet straight off the top, just pick it up. It's 29 bucks. The necklace for this snake chain, anywhere, all of them are under $100, and ultrafine is 950 silver, not 925. So it's more silver, more shine, more flash. J320133. Okay, so this is an unusual piece, and I came here to QVC and didn't really know much about tanzanite. And then I came to QVC and learned about tanzanite, and I was like, oh, it's my new favorite gemstone. Like, I've always loved amethyst because I love the color purple. So tanzanite, purple, beauty, gorgeous. What's different about this one? It's actually in that lovely cabochon shape, and we're seeing it, it's like a blue-purple color here. So normally a cabochon you think of as being smooth on the top, just that lovely dome. This one is faceted. This one shaped like a teardrop. This one bound by beautiful oxidation, and then that scroll work going up to the bead work, and then all the way to the bail where we get more scroll/bead work. So you're choosing, and you can easily get yourself the suite, either the pendant and the chain, 20-inch chain, 1 1/4 inch pendant for $69, or, first of all, that's 3.5 carats. It's a 3.5 carat stone you're seeing right there, or the earrings. And the earrings are 4 carats, so 2 carats each ear. $61. You're saving off the QVC price anywhere from $28 to $30. The great thing is that this sale price makes it totally affordable. The fact that you can get these huge pieces of tanzanite home for $69 for pendant and change, and earrings $61 is just crazy. These are made in India. The scroll work is just beautiful. The bead work at the top here, so pretty. And I'm actually going to turn it around to the back side so you can actually see. As you can see, that is a shepherd's hook for the pierced ear. And you can see it's just beautiful, finished on the back, and lets the light come through. The length on the earrings is going to be 1 3/8 of an inch long. So beautiful. That shepherd's hook I love because it just allows the earring to hang really prettily, and because you get that sterling silver presence from the shepherd's hook to begin with, just to dangle it a little bit more. And Angela, it looks gorgeous on you. So that it's a beautiful color. And you know what? That's a good point. She was like, it kind of changes color, and it does. So it either looks more bluey or more purple-y, depending upon what you are wearing it with. And actually, the pendant has gorgeous scroll work on the back that is just so pretty and completely finished. And what I think is unusual about it is that it could have easily just been a teardrop shape. Done. Bail, teardrop shape. But because you have the scroll work on the end and on the sides, like caressing the top of it, I feel like it feels ancient. It feels like it's a wise piece of jewelry, like it's been around for a long time, and it's been passed, you know, from family member to family member. And I like that. You know, it has that heirloom quality to it. So not in a more traditional sense, but in a sense that does feel ancient, more like you would find it in a beautiful temple somewhere. J294374 is your item number on this one. $61 for the earrings, $69 for the pendant and change. Over 100 of these have been spoken for. If you're a Tanzanite gal, what's beautiful about these, of this bezel set cabochon, is that it's faceted. That just makes it exciting and different and new. Okay, so you know what? You've probably seen bangles like this around there, out there, similar, but you know what? Those are done in base metal, as in not precious metal. I know, there's a name brand out there and you spend lots on those. You're not even getting a precious metal. Here at QVC, our Extraordinary Life Expandable Initial Charm Bangle is done in sterling silver. And you get your beautiful initial charm, and it's expandable, it's easy, it's $37.80. We have it on a buy more and save $4. I actually have mine on. I love it. I want to show it to you because